For Poland Daily News, I'm Phil Goss. The Bucharest Nine, or B9, includes countries on NATO's eastern flank: Poland, Romania, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Hungary, Slovakia, the Czech Republic, and Bulgaria. In November 2015, at the Bucharest Summit, these countries signed a joint declaration stating that they would join efforts to ensure, where necessary, a strong, credible, sustainable military presence in the region. The B9 summit was held today with the participation of Polish President Andrzej Duda, who was visiting Romania. US President Joe Biden and NATO Chief Jens Stoltenberg also participated in the summit in a hybrid virtual and physical attendance.
Opening his speech at the outset of the meeting, Polish President Andrzej Duda thanked Romanian President Klaus Iohannis for organizing the summit. Political and economic cooperation should be intensified. I especially want to thank the President for inviting me to participate and conduct talks, but above all, for organizing the meeting of the Bucharest Nine. We talked with the President about economic cooperation. We're planning an intergovernmental meeting in October. I hope that together we will contribute to the organization of this event. Let me remind you that we managed to create the 3Cs Fund, and the first investments are already underway. He stressed that the B9 summit is in the middle of the Europe defense exercise, a significant part of which is taking place on Romanian territory. We agreed with President Duda on the need to increase our trade. In 2020, despite the pandemic, it was 7 billion euros as well as joint investments. We are committed to completing strategic road projects that will connect our region. We discussed the continuation of the Rail-to-Sea project, which will connect the ports in Kostana and Gdańsk, and via Carpathia Road project. We paid special attention to security issues. The Polish-Romanian dialogue benefits both our countries, the region, and the North Atlantic Alliance. We also talked about security in the Black Sea region and NATO's eastern flank, and we set priorities for the next summit.
Sunday, from among nearly 37,000 COVID-19 tests, just 2,032 results were positive. 22 people died.
As of May 15, the obligation to wear masks in the open air will be lifted. Organizing events such as weddings for up to 25 people and in the open will also be allowed. In the next few weeks, the government wants to open restaurants gradually, starting first with outdoor tables and then later also opening gyms and restaurants. Detailed information on the prevailing restrictions can be found at gov.pl. Since the beginning of the pandemic in Poland, 2,835,000 people have been infected by the SARS-CoV-2, while 70,034 people have died. Almost 14 million vaccinations have already been performed in Poland. Over 10 million people received their first dose, with over 3.5 million now fully vaccinated. Yesterday's number indicates nearly 79,000 vaccinations have been performed.
For nature lovers, Poland is the place to be. 600,000 hectares of forest grounds are now available for participants of the new project, Stay Overnight in the Woods, all thanks to the State Forest Service. Until now, there were only a few dozen legal places to spend the night in forests.
This year, the state forests are opening up access to over 600,000 hectares of forests in 425 forest districts throughout the country. So far, there had only been 46 such places to sleep in forests legally. It's a great joy and gives me great pleasure that before the season, upon the opening after the pandemic, we can invite all families to spend the night in the forest. I hope that contact with nature will provoke awakenings from this annual period of stagnation. In designated zones, all you need to do is to drop an email to the local forest district and receive approval in a return message. Joining the action is very simple. All you need is to log in on the website of the given forest district in the so-called Forest Data Bank. You will find the information about places designated for overnight stays and a tab with information for tourists. Spending a night in the forest is related to contact with wild nature in the full meaning of this word. Therefore, you should not forget about safety rules, common sense, and compliance with the regulations. We must have warm clothes and a sleeping bag, hammock, or tent. We must remember not to light an open fire in the forest area because it may cause a fire. We should be visible because at any moment we can meet a boar or a deer, a fox, or a wolf. I am very glad that we can open the gate to the forest. The action is completely free. Detailed information can be found on the website.
The Vistula Spit canal has been a flagship investment in Poland, built with the express aim to bypass the Russian blockade of the port in Elbląg. Recently, amber hunters could be seen gathering at the construction site of the infrastructure, having discovered the location to be where the Baltic Sea gives off its liquid gold in the form of natural amber, some as big as 100 grams apiece.
The working dredger can be seen hauling sand from the deep end to the surface through a pipe, while amber hunters wait patiently near the outlet with peeled eyes for pieces of resin gems that can be as big as 100 grams apiece. Dozens of people can be seen gathering around the pipes day and night, filtering sand in hopes of great discovery, forming a site much like that of the California Gold Rush, all in the village named Nowy Świat, or the New World. Once completed, the Vistula Spit canal will be able to transfer ships and yachts with a displacement of up to 5,000 tons. Investors are hopeful that it will increase freight and tourist traffic in the Vistula Lagoon, as well as increase both the quantity and quality of jobs in the surrounding area.
For Poland Daily News, I'm Phil Goss. Good night.